If you've ever wondered how to turn a small space into a cozy spring cottage, you're in the right place. Today, I'm sharing exactly how I transformed a compact living area into a rustic vintage dream using budget-friendly DIY decor ideas you can copy. This small space makeover proves that you don't need a big house to create timeless charm, cottagecore style, and warm, inviting interiors perfect for spring decorating inspiration. Every successful small space decorating project begins with a clear vision. I wanted a cozy spring cottage aesthetic filled with soft colors, natural textures, and rustic vintage accents. Think layered neutrals, distressed wood, antique-inspired decor, and fresh florals. Instead of chasing trends, I focused on timeless cottage decor ideas that feel collected, warm, and perfectly suited for a charming small home makeover. To make a small living room feel bigger and brighter, color is everything. I embraced a soft spring color palette of creamy whites, warm beige, sage green, and muted blush tones. Light paint colors reflect natural light and instantly create the airy cottage interior look. This simple change made the entire space feel fresh, open, and ready for seasonal spring home decor styling. One of the biggest small space decorating tips is to rethink your layout. I pulled furniture away from the walls slightly and created a cozy conversation area. By choosing multifunctional furniture and keeping pathways clear, the room instantly felt larger. Small living room layout ideas like this can dramatically improve both function and visual comfort in a cottage-style home. Rustic vintage decor doesn't have to be expensive. I incorporated thrifted picture frames, antique-style mirrors, distressed wooden trays, and secondhand ceramic pitchers. These budget-friendly home decor finds add authentic charm and personality. Mixing old and new pieces creates that curated cottage look that feels layered, intentional, and full of story, exactly what cozy cottage interiors are known for. To elevate the space, I created a DIY Shiplap-Inspired accent wall using affordable materials. This simple weekend project completely transformed the room and added farmhouse cottage character. Wall treatments are powerful in small space makeovers because they draw the eye upward and add texture. If you love modern farmhouse decor and rustic spring styling, this is a project you can easily copy. Nothing says cozy spring cottage like layered textiles. I added soft throw blankets, vintage-inspired floral pillows, and a neutral woven area rug. Layering different textures, linen, cotton, knit, and jute, creates warmth without clutter. This is one of the easiest small apartment decorating ideas that instantly makes a space feel inviting, comfortable, and thoughtfully styled. Fresh flowers are essential for spring home decor. I styled simple glass jars with tulips, eucalyptus, and faux cherry blossoms for a low-maintenance cottage centerpiece. Florals bring life, color, and seasonal charm into any small space. Even a single bouquet can brighten a room and enhance that light, airy cottage aesthetic we all love during spring. Open shelving can either look cluttered or curated. I styled mine with vintage books, small woven baskets, ceramic vases, and framed botanical prints. The key to small space organization is balance. Leave breathing room between decor items. This creates a cozy yet clean cottage look that feels magazine-worthy while remaining practical for everyday living. Lighting transforms a room more than almost anything else. I replaced harsh overhead lighting with warm table lamps and soft LED bulbs. Adding layered lighting, floor lamps, candles, and string lights instantly creates that warm, cozy home ambience. Soft lighting enhances rustic textures and makes even the smallest living room feel intimate and welcoming. Even in a small home, you can carve out a charming entry moment. I added a narrow console table, a vintage mirror, and a woven basket for storage. Styling a small entryway with cottage decor ideas like hooks, greenery, and antique accents makes the home feel intentional from the very first step inside. Natural materials are at the heart of rustic vintage decor. I incorporated wood accents, wicker baskets, ceramic pottery, and linen curtains. These organic textures ground the space and enhance that cozy cottagecore aesthetic. Decorating with natural elements is also a top trend in US home decor searches, especially for spring interior styling. A cozy space isn't a crowded one. I edited down excess decor and kept only meaningful pieces that fit the cottage theme. Small space organization ideas, like hidden storage baskets and decorative boxes, help maintain a clean look. A clutter-free room allows each rustic vintage detail to shine without overwhelming the space. What truly makes a cottage feel cozy is personality. I displayed family heirlooms, handmade crafts, and framed memories. These personal touches transform a simple small space makeover into a meaningful home transformation. Cottage decor should feel lived in, warm, and authentic, not staged or overly perfect. This transformation wasn't about spending thousands. It was about creative DIY home decor, smart thrift shopping, and intentional styling. From painting old furniture to repurposing vintage finds, you can achieve a cozy spring cottage look on a budget. Affordable home decorating ideas are not only accessible, they're incredibly rewarding. When I stepped back and looked at the finished space, I could hardly believe it was the same small room. It now feels bright, airy, and filled with rustic vintage charm. This small space transformation proves that with the right spring decor ideas, thoughtful styling, and cozy textures, even the tiniest home can feel like a dream cottage retreat. If you've been waiting for permission to transform your small space, this is it. Creating a cozy spring cottage is not about square footage, it's about heart, creativity, and smart design choices. With simple DIY decor, rustic vintage accents, and intentional layering, you can build a warm and inviting home that reflects your style. Let this be your inspiration to start your own small space cottage makeover today.